Have you ever wondered what lies beneath the surface of the human mind, especially when it comes to women? Sigmund Freud, a famous psychologist from the late 1800s and early 1900s, spent his life exploring the hidden parts of our thoughts and behaviors. He believed our minds have three parts: the conscious, where we think and decide; the preconscious, holding thoughts we can recall; and the unconscious, a deep well of hidden desires, fears, and memories. Freud believed that during this stage, a girl's unconscious wish for her father leads to penis envy. He believed women's sexual development is more complex than men is, leading to unique emotional struggles. In his essay, Some Psychical Consequences of the Anatomical Distinction Between the Sexes, Freud argued that women move from an early attachment to their mother to a focus on their father, a shift men do not make. This creates what he called a greater proneness to neurosis in women, meaning they are more likely to feel anxiety or inner conflict. He believed women's dreams often reveal conflicts about love, family, or identity. The ID is our raw desires, like hunger or attraction. The ego is our rational self, making decisions. And the superego is our moral voice, shaped by society. For women, Freud believed the superego is weaker, meaning they rely more on emotions than strict morality. He saw them as less rational, a view modern psychology rejects. For example, a woman might feel anxious about aging, driven by media images she cannot escape. Freud's psychoanalysis suggests women can understand their unconscious through therapy or self-reflection. In 2025, a woman might keep a dream journal, noting themes like rejection or success. Working with a therapist, she could explore what these mean, perhaps an unconscious fear of failure. His idea of penis envy assumes male superiority, ignoring women's strengths. Freud's ideas, though flawed, suggest these pressures tap into unconscious drives. A woman might feel she cannot control her stress over perfection, but understanding it as an unconscious response can free her. Therapy, mindfulness, or journaling, inspired by Freud, can help her take charge, aligning with his goal of self-awareness. Modern psychology, like cognitive behavioral therapy, focuses on equal capacities across genders. Yet, Freud's emphasis on the unconscious remains valuable. Women, like men, are influenced by hidden forces, trauma, upbringing, or culture. Recognizing this helps us understand behavior without endorsing his biases. This process helps her gain control over what feels uncontrollable, improving her life. Freud's methods, like free association, talking freely to uncover hidden thoughts, can also help women understand their motives in modern contexts like work or relationships. In 2025, these ideas highlight how women navigate a complex world, driven by forces from childhood or society. While his views are limited by his era's biases, they offer a lens to understand behavior. By exploring the unconscious, women can gain clarity, making choices that reflect their true selves. Freud's insights, when balanced with modern knowledge, show us how to unlock the mind's secrets for a better life. In 2025, a woman might journal about her choices, why she picks certain partners or feels stressed, to uncover hidden patterns. A woman might choose a partner who feels familiar, echoing her father or early experiences, without realizing it. In 2025, this might show in chasing partners who do not value her, driven by an unconscious need to resolve childhood conflicts. By becoming aware, she can choose partners based on shared values, not hidden impulses. This shift can lead to healthier relationships, showing how Freud's ideas apply today. For instance, if she always dates controlling men, Freud might say it is the Electra complex at work, seeking a father figure. By recognizing this, she can make conscious choices, breaking free from unconscious drives. This aligns with Freud's goal of making the unconscious conscious. Freud would say this is the unconscious responding to societal cues, not fully in her control. Or consider dating apps, where women face pressure to present a perfect image. Freud might argue this reflects an unconscious need for validation, rooted in early experiences. His insights, though imperfect, highlight how hidden forces drive women's actions. Studies in 2025 show men and women have similar cognitive abilities, with differences shaped by culture, not biology. Freud's focus on penis envy and neurosis ignores how society pressures women, through beauty standards or family expectations, creating stress he attributed to biology. His theories also lack women as perspectives, as he based them on male-dominated observations. This idea is outdated, but it suggests women as choices, like staying in a bad relationship, might stem from unconscious ID impulses, not logic. In 2025, a woman might choose a partner based on intense feelings, only later realizing it was driven by hidden needs she could not control. For instance, a woman might dream of being chased or trapped, which Freud might interpret as an unconscious fear of losing independence or failing to meet expectations. Freud argued that while boys resolve their desire for their mother by identifying with their father, girls never fully resolve the Electra complex. This leaves women with what he called an inferiority complex, tied to penis envy. For example, a woman might strive for success in 2025 to prove her worth, driven by an unconscious sense of lack. Freud's view here is harsh, but it highlights how he saw women as ambitions as partly unconscious, shaped by early conflicts beyond their control. In 2025, with stress from work or dating apps, these dreams could reflect hidden struggles. Freud's point is that women cannot fully control these dreams. They bubble up from the unconscious, revealing truths about their mind. In 2025, we might see this in women feeling societal pressure to balance career, family, and appearance, driven by unconscious conflicts Freud described. He argued that girls, noticing they lack a penis, feel inferior and turn their affection toward their father, hoping to gain what they lack symbolically. This idea sounds strange today, but Freud thought it was a hidden truth driving women is emotions. For example, a woman might feel drawn to strong male figures in adulthood, not realizing it stems from this early conflict. While controversial, this theory suggests women as desires are shaped by unconscious forces from childhood, beyond their control. Freud thought the unconscious drives much of our behavior, especially in areas like love, fear, and relationships. For women, he argued, the unconscious plays a unique role, shaped by biology and early experiences, influencing their lives in ways they cannot always control. In his time, women faced strict rules about modesty and behavior, forcing them to push desires into the unconscious. These repressed feelings could emerge as anxiety, dreams, or what Freud called hysteria, a term used then for emotional outbursts. For example, a woman in 2025 might feel unexplained stress or act in ways she does not understand, like avoiding commitment. Freud would say this is the unconscious at work, shaped by early experiences she cannot control. His ideas about women, though controversial today, suggest that much of what drives a woman is unconscious, forces she cannot fully control. Freud's idea of the unconscious suggests that beneath their choices, say, posting a perfect photo or chasing a promotion, lie hidden drives. A woman might feel compelled to look attractive, not just for herself, but to meet an unconscious need for approval, rooted in childhood or societal pressure. Freud believed these forces are not fully in her control, as the unconscious shapes her actions without her awareness. In this exploration, we will dive into Freud's theories about the mind of women, focusing on what he believed shapes their desires, emotions, and actions. Using clear language, we will unpack his views, look at their limits, and see how they connect to our understanding in 2025. By the end, you will have a clearer picture of Freud's hidden truths and what they mean today. Let us start with who Sigmund Freud was. Born in 1856 in Austria and living until 1939, Freud is often called the father of psychoanalysis. One of Freud's core ideas about women is the concept of the unconscious libido. Libido, for Freud, is a sexual energy that fuels our desires, but it is not just about physical attraction. It is a life force behind our passions and motivations. He believed women's libido is shaped by their biology and childhood, often in ways they do not realize. For example, in his theory of psychosexual development, Freud said we all go through stages, oral, anal, phallic, latency, and genital, that shape our personality. For women, the phallic stage, around ages 3 to 6, is key. Here, Freud claimed girls experience the Electra complex, where they unconsciously desire their father and see their mother as a rival. This shapes their emotions, even if they cannot control or recall it later. Let us unpack the Electra complex. Another hidden truth is Freud's view of women is sexuality. Freud also explored the idea of repression. He believed women, more than men, repressed their sexual desires due to social norms. Let us look at how this applies today. In 2025, women navigate a world of social media, career demands, and relationship expectations. Another key idea is the role of dreams. Freud called dreams the royal road to the unconscious, where hidden desires surface. Freud also talked about the id, ego, and superego. Let us explore the Oedipus complex, his counterpart for women. Now, let us address Freud's limits. His ideas, formed in Victorian Europe, reflect a time when women had little power. Despite these flaws, Freud's ideas resonate in 2025. The unconscious still shapes behavior. Let us apply this practically. Another practical step is analyzing dreams. Freud believed women's dreams reveal hidden conflicts. What about relationships? Freud believed women's unconscious drives shape their romantic choices. Let us address a concern. Are Freud's theories sexist? Many in 2025 think so, as he portrays women as emotionally driven and less rational. Why does this matter in 2025? Women face unique pressures, balancing careers, family, and social media expectations. And dreams shape their actions in ways they cannot fully control. In closing, Freud's hidden truths about women's minds center on the unconscious, libido, Electra complex, repression,